introducing names. First and foremost, Adrian. So, Adrian, this is the final. This is the one where that decides everything. You can still win the championship, but will you be trying to win the championship or helping your teammates?
I will try to fight the championship. This all I can have for my team, but actually I will do what my team order to me. Yes.
Thank you so much, Adrian. Good luck with the race. So that's interesting. So it seems like as of right now, there's not really an indication of what they're going to do. They did say that they will listen to team orders. So I think it's going to be a matter of whoever has the best pace in these conditions. We haven't seen wet riding in Chan yet, so I'm gonna have a quick talk. I'm gonna busy taking some official photographs. So you can see the wet suits all on the suits. So Reza, you still are third in the standings and you still have a chance in the championship. We just talked to your teammate. Are you guys gonna work as a team or each one trying to win?
Yeah, the championship still tight. I just everybody want to be champion and we race like normally.
Right, so it's gonna be interesting. So good luck with the race. So now done with the races. So Reza will be starting from P4. Now we're gonna head our roads back. Might disturb this camera real quick there. We're gonna head down to Peanut areas. So Andy Muhammad Fadli. So Andy, you might be to ask you something. So it's been a difficult week here at Chan, but I'm sure the hopes are still alive in you. How do you feel in these conditions now?
Of course, I will start the race for win and I'm very optimistic to can be a champion again. So I will do anything for champion.
And do anything, I believe you will. Thank you so much, Andy. Good luck. So there you go. Everyone fighting it out. This is the final. Back to you, legendary.
Thanks very much. Digging deep there was Daniel. Not a lot being given away though. I did like the answer from Andy Muhammad Fadli though. He's optimistic. He's got to be. Do these wet weather conditions help Fadli because he's under that limiter, that red limiter ruling, which he's had since round 5 in Sugo. Does the wet weather dissipate that a little bit?
Yeah, the wet weather will equalise that out a little bit, and it will favour more experienced riders like Andy Fadli, and no more favour anybody more than it will this rider. Pierre Patton was disappointed with his fourth place yesterday off the podium. He'll be expected to win today.
Alongside him on the front row of the grid, this is Adnan Putra. The wet weather suits are on, the wet weather tyres are on for Adnan Putra. He's second in the championship standings. If anyone has the best chance of overhauling Andy Muhammad Fadli, it will be Adnan. If he wins and Andy Muhammad Fadli is outside the top 3, Adnan is the champion. And alongside him is Herjan Abner, who was yesterday's race winner. And indeed, for Herjan Abner, it's back-to-back race wins. He's in really good form as we move on to the second row of the grid and one on board here with Ray Takori. Again, another potential spoiler. We keep saying this about Ray. One of these days he's going to prove me right.
It could be today in the wet. Seriously.
And Aldi Satya, everyone's not talking about the 16-year-old. He's out of the reckoning. He's on the Yamaha. He's on his lonesome. But he's on 107 points. If he wins and Fadli comes outside the top 5, he's the champion.
Yeah, and we know he's good in the wet. And this rider's coming through well too.
Muzaffar Mohammed, yes, veteran Malaysian. And I think he had one of the best wins I remember in the Cup 3 of last season.
Rode a really good race. We've been waiting for Angus Etienne to put together a good race, as well as just being quick.
He has had a couple of P5s and a couple of P6s, which could be an interesting one. Akid Aziz, bike number 13. He's getting experience on the 250s. Akid, he's come up from the lower CCs. He's not had the best of seasons, Akid. Best position of P6 at Sugo in the wet.
Yeah, but his smooth flowing style could do well in the wet conditions. Rapid Topan didn't show up in warm-up this morning, but it's good to see him on the grid, looking determined. experienced racer again, could perform well in the wet.
And then 149 is Jack the Pax. Now this is an interesting kid because he was runner-up in the Honda Dream or the Honda Talent Cup earlier on this afternoon. He raced pretty well, so a busy weekend for him.
Finished just off the leading group yesterday and was up at the front for much of the race. And knows this Chang circuit very well in the wet as well as in the dry. Aiki Hiyoshi. Quiet weekend.
His hooks disappeared on the upslope of the last lap at Sugo. We still don't know how he could finish that race.
And he says he doesn't know.
Ivan Hakimi, another of the young, very, very good crop of Malaysian racers. Who's again Capri, very much one for the future. Idemitsu Bunshu Honda, a lot is expected of Ivan Hakimi and his teammate is Irfan Haikal. Again, a young kid with bags of experience gained this season. You forget how young some of these kids are, and then you look through the visor and there's hardly a line.
Yeah, I saw them huddled with a couple of the Underbone riders up on the grandstand, and yeah, they just looked like a couple of kids who turned up to watch the racing.
That is the future. Lights must be on, racing lights must be on.
Yeah, I did notice that the Underbones, that not all the bikes were running lights on the back. I think I commented on it at one point. Now they're making sure, because in this spray you can't see it. What I would like to see is kind of just make out from this screen how hard the rain's still coming down. I think it is still raining.
Just seeing puddles at the back left. But there are splashes in those puddles there, so it is raining hard. And does this equalise for Andy Mohammed fighting them up on Oakley, the championship leader? Kema Petunia was fastest in qualification P4 yesterday on pole position. End of the first of the Astra Honda Racing's Atalanta Pucha, followed by Herjan Atner, yesterday's race winner.
And second row, Reza Danica Arendt leads it from Ray Ratatouille and championship contender Aldi Sachimanente.
The third row, the great Muzakir Mohammed, Anji Sendiawan, and Andy Mohammed Fadli, bike 108. He is the championship leader. P3, and he will be champion again.
Akilaziz leads row 4. Fast, smooth rider. This could favour him too. The experienced Rapid Turban next to him. And on the outside, the wild card, Jack Rapat.
On row 5, we've got Aiki Ayoshi, who is more than capable of producing an upset. Ivan Hakimi, Radwan, and Irfan Haikal Akid from the Idemitsu Bunshu Honda Racing team on 14 and 15 respectively.
And on row 6, Setu Chandrasekaran, and 18, Setu Rajiv.
And on the row of the grid, Nansek for the Victor Racing team alongside Cal Vietnam, who's in P20 again. Cal Vietnam has picked up points in every single race he's had so far this season. A P13 yesterday, best result of the season for the Vietnamese was a P8 at Buriram, race 2 back in March.
Yeah, and he's a good, solid rider. These conditions could play to his hands too. Like you said, he does tend to pick up points. He was unlucky in qualifying. And he's on board a new Honda, which he says he likes very much.
One of the highlights of this season was the AP 250 race at Sugo, where we had a torrential downpour just for that race, and an unknown 50-year-old, Takahide Tanaka, came through and took a victory, which really, it was one, there were tears in his eyes at the end, because he'd fulfilled the dream. That's one of the highlights. How ironic or how appropriate the rain should be the deciding factor for this championship in the final race.
Absolutely, that was an unforgettable race that will be remembered in ARC history for a long time. But all eyes will be on the rider that just went through your screen there in the green helmet, on the green bike, Andy Mohammed Fadli,
Defending champion.
defending champion, championship leader as of the start of this race, even though he's got a handicap of 1,000 RPM at the top end of his rev range.
He's been leading this championship since May the 28th. How cruel it would be to lose it on the last race of the season. But that's exactly what we've got. A 10-lap race in the wet of Buriram. The flagman waits for everybody to be set. He's satisfied. and he's off the course. The red lights will go on, and we are underway. And it's a good start by the Astra Honda in the middle. Adelanta Putra and Herjan Atner will just be leading going into the first corner. It's a sluggish start for Pirwat. How about Andy Mohammed Fadli? He's done all right. Fadli's got himself through to P6.
Yeah, I think it's Fadli we need to watch here. Pirwat away sluggishly, but he should come through well. Also, it was Herjan that led them away, and Ray Rashikuri is up in the leading group there. Aldi Satcher coming through.
Andy Mohammed Fadli there in P5. Well, we said that it might be an equaliser against the Rev Limiter. And Fadli, there's a cheer going on. You can hear it in the background. Andy Mohammed Fadli has got himself into a great position. Aldi Satcher also as well. Astra Honda have got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we've got two Astra Hondas at the front and the two Yamaha Racing Indonesias of Aldi and Anggi Setiawan. A little wobble there from Andy Mohammed Fadli as they break for turn 4. But it's Aldi Satcher who's going to lead them into turn 5. The second of a succession of left-handers.
Just confirm to you, everybody is on wet tyres, but Fadli, after a fast start, has actually lost a little bit of space there. He needs P3 to guarantee the title. P3, well, if he got it, it'd be a sensational performance. Anything in the top 5, if you're honest, will be a really good performance from Andy Mohammed Fadli.
Yeah, Rafid Topan, one of the spoilers, he's close up with that group. We know he's going to go well in the wet. We know he's going to give it a good go, as we do with Ray Rafikuri, who slipped back, in fact.
Aldi Satya Mahendra, don't count him out.
Oh, and there goes one of the...
What's one of the Astra Honda?
Just looking at the shade of red.
It's Adelanta Putra, who desperately gets up. He was the man closest to Andy Mohammed Fadli. Oh, so the rain takes its first victim. Adelanta Putra, his title goes up in flames in the wet.
And that leaves Aldi Satcher trying to scamper away at the front, but the experienced Reza Danica is just behind him. They might get that moving again, but he will score nil point today.
1, 2, 3 yesterday for Astra Honda. And they're very aware that the full focus is on them. What did he do there? Did he just lose it? Yeah.
Yeah. Just a reminder of how slippery it is here as Andy Mohammed Fadli speeds past him on that run down to turn 12.
Well, Astra Honda Racing Team, that is the first shot of the day. Adelanta cannot get it going either. His season is over. He's in such a rich vein of form. 2 P1s, 2 P2s, but it did not finish. His 4th did not finish of the season. Yeah, and that is 4 too many.
A real form rider, and the experienced Reza Danica has taken over the lead from Aldi Satcher, but then Anggi Setiawan got in front of his wet weather exponent teammate. So it's Anggi Setiawan currently running in second. So we got Honda, Yamaha, Honda at the front, and Andy Mohammed Fadli holding on there in P5.
P8 in this circumstance is now good enough for Andy Mohammed Fadli. P8 is good enough. Unless Persian Atno wins it. Yeah, no, even then P8 will be good enough.
Yeah, well, Andy Fadli looking good at the moment. It'd be good if he can catch up to that group. Another one. That is Senthil Chandrasekaran, the Indian rider. He's off and out.
So the broad-shouldered Senthil has Andy Mohammed Fadli. Now this has certainly all turned in his favour. Not so much the Senthil situation, but the Adelanta Putra. Of any of the Astra Honda racers to go out, that was the one he wanted to go.
Exactly. He was the closest by 6 points, wasn't he?
Yeah, indeed. Oh, so what this means is an 8th position will be enough.
And look at the Yamahas dumping up Reza Danica on the way into turn 3. That's a turn up for the books because Aldi Satcher was saying he's got nobody to help him against the Hondas, but my goodness, Andy Setiwan's helping him now, and they ganged up on Razor Danica, the 2018 AP250 champion. Piawat hanging on behind them.
So Aldi Setja, he's making a late rush for the title. He's had 3 podiums in his last 4 races as poor old Atalanta Putra gets a lift back into the pits. Ah, poor fella.
Has been tattered and torn.
And he didn't do a lot wrong. It was purely a wet weather incident.
Yeah, that's it. Razor Danica looks as though he's just managed to get his nose back in front. Aldi Sanchez not going to have any of that. We know his fears in the wet. The first into our attention as a 13-year-old in Suzuka.
Yes.
In 2019.
Yeah, famously, yes.
Just scampered away fearlessly and skillfully in the wet conditions there. So we know he's going to have a big say in the outcome of this race. 7 laps to go.
All he can do, and simply all Razor Danica can do, is win. That's all they can do. Then they rely upon the weather gods as another goes out. This time it is Vietnam.
Ayaw ko
He
nonton
might
ko.
be able to get himself sorted out, but these wet weather conditions are playing havoc. As Razor Danica, he risks just a little bit, but how much do you risk? He's got a lead, a 1-point lead over Aldi Satya in the overall championship standings. Andy Mohammed Fahmy back number 108 is still 6th. At the moment, good enough. Well done, Atlanta.
Yeah, Aldi Sanchez, Razor Danica in a battle now. Piawat coming through, sliding it into turn 3. Piawat just jumped up from P4 where he
So Piawat, who we expected to do well, and did do well yesterday actually. He came fourth. He was frustrated that he was pushed out by the 3 Astron races from a podium place. He's looking to rectify that.
just watch him go through this turn. It's such a difficult one. All through nice and smoothly. Honda, Yamaha now. Much more even looking race between the manufacturers.
Cameras, it's a miserable time for Atalanta Putra, as the expression tells it all. So sorry for you, fella. What a wonderful season, though. You've done yourself and your team proud. But it's a horrible way for your season to end.
It certainly is. Aldi Sanchez has set the fastest lap to a 2.6. So that's about 10 seconds off the good dry time.
So Piawat, and he's leading Razor Danica. Now Razor Danica becomes an outside bet, but we're ignoring Andy Mohammed Fahmy in P6. Rapid Topan also in that little group, as always. Rapid Topan goes on the inside, and here's Andy Mohammed Fahmy. He's in P6. He's a long way behind the top 5, but he's okay, because with Atalanta Putra out, P6 is fine. P6 is good.
Rapid Topan, we thought he would come through. He got a P4 and a P2 here at Chang International back in March in round 1. Anxiously looking on there from the Motul Sniper Manual Tech Racing pit.
You can see heck, there's 6 laps to go. Oh no. 6 whole laps to go. Long match. And I tell you what, Herjan Atna is one of the riders chasing Andy Mohammed Fahmy, but so is his teammate Ayoshi. Can Ayoshi do a bit of a sentry job to help Andy Mohammed Fahmy? Ayoshi's own hopes went up the hill at Sudo mysteriously. But Andy Mohammed Fahmy, is he able to hold on? If he does, it's just by grit determination that he takes this title. But there's still a long way to go. Half a race plus still to go for Andy Mohammed Fahmy, the defending AP250 champion.
I'm still a little surprised that Andy didn't manage to latch himself onto that front group. Just keep an eye on Rapid Topan there as well. While we're talking about spoilers, there is Aiki Ayoshi. He's in front of Herjan now. Yesterday's race winner, Herjan.
There's still enough out there, you know, to cause Fahmy problems. So you've got Herjan Atna, you've got Ray Raptakore, and Jack Duprat, who's in great form. And you've got Mazakir as well, not too far behind, and that ignores Fijian Sakete. So this is by no means a given for Andy Mohamed Fadli. As you can see, Ayoshi has lapsed himself onto the back, as has Herjan Adna. So Fadli has got real Oh, who's that? Is that
Andy Setiawan?
Andy Setiawan? Well, just as the door was closing, another one opens for Andy Mohamed Fadli.
Yeah, I think he just got a little bit out of shape and sat up. I think he'll be back onto this group.
Ooh, but
Yeah.
look at this. Herjan Akner is coming through, and the mathematics come into place. Reza Danica has the lead, but we're looking at Mohamed Fadli, who's been caught by Ayoshi and Herjan Akner in that lap. And right behind him, he's got Fitrian Tikete and Ray Ratukore right on his tail.
Yeah, Ray Ratakore in particular could come through and upset the party further for Andy Fadli. Fascinating stuff.
Andy Satya.
Oh, and Andy Setiawan's down this time.
And
Disappointing for him after a good opening half of the race.
again for Andy, it's a fourth, did not finish for the season. Sometimes you just got to stay on the bike, pick up 3 or 4 points here and there. That's what Andy Mohamed Fadli is hoping will guide him to victory in the championship. But it's looking perilous now because there's a whole queue of racers behind the Kawasaki Ninja of Andy Mohamed Fadli. Fadli is now in P. What position is Fadli? 7 at the moment. But Fijianta, Ratakore, Akin, and Jekrapat all capable of going past the lime green Kawasaki. Indeed, Fijianta does go past Andy Mohamed Fadli. Problems for the defending champion and championship leader.
Yeah, this is good work. Unfortunate for Andy, but good work by Fitrianza. Coming up soon behind him will be Ray Ratakore, who won't care about his Indonesian compatriots' chances of the championship. And a whole queue behind him, including Jakrapat.
So Reza Danica. Now then, if he goes on and takes the title, takes the win, 133 points it would be. That means Fadli would need a P8 or better.
Yeah, interesting behind them, the two Indonesians on the Yamaha, Aldi Satcher and Rapid.
A little squiggle there from Aldi Satya. Where are we? We have got 5 laps to go.
And he tucked
4
into
laps
that
to go,
group.
sorry.
Yeah, and he tucked into that group behind Herjan, yesterday's race winner. Fitrian just dropped back, but still looking game.
What's going through the mind of Andy Mohamed Fadli at the moment, or is it just a case of one space at a time? Just make sure I'm in a good position on the last lap, so I'm not going to get caught. He's actually got good straight line speed, and he's caught Herjan after there. It's on the technical inner part of the course that he's got the problems. Ayoshi leads through in 5. Fadli in 6. Herjan after 7.
Yeah, that was good use of the slipstream from Andy up the first of those long straights. This is what we expect him to do, and this is one of the things he needs to do to get this championship. Razor's getting away at the front. He crossed the line 1.3 seconds ahead. It looks like he's probably stretched that a bit further, and I think that's Rapid Topan leading Aldi Satcher.
So Aldi Satya's famed championship hopes are looking very, very tentative at the moment.
Yeah,
He needs a win.
Yeah, back to Piwat, who's got back through into P2.
The Hondas do seem to perform better, certainly at the AP 250 level on this circuit. Although, look at that, Aldi Satya, we know what he's like. He won't give this one up. But Reza Danica is giving himself every opportunity to take the title.
Yeah, we know what he's capable of. He's a fast, smooth rider. To be fast and smooth is exactly what you need in wet conditions.
Herjan Akner has gone through ahead of Andy Mohamed Fadli.
Bradley's got Jakrapat, the highly fancied Thai Honda wildcard, who's having another go through, and Fitrianza scampered through and past both of them under braking for turn 12.
So Andy Mohamed Fadli, as they come through with 2 laps to go for him. Sorry, I can't count. 3 laps to go to him. I'm getting excited. He's in P8. That's what he needs. P8 will be the title. If Razor Danica wins the race, Fadli needs to be in that position in 3 laps' time.
Yeah, he crossed the line in P8 and then he just out-dragged Fitriansia into turn 1. So you can see the lead there, 1.9 seconds for Razor Danica RNs at the front. We know what a classy rider he is. And oh, look at this. Andy Fadli's getting well and truly beaten up in that group.
But he's got ahead of Herjan Adler once again. No, he hasn't. He's behind Herjan Adler. Oh, tell you what, Fadli's under big pressure.
Yeah, he's near the back of that group now.
Now it gets scary. Ayoshi's doing his best bit of pace making for Andy Mohamed Fadli. I'm sure Fadli will have got the more work on setup in the team. But Fadli is the man who has really got to make it count in the spray of Bora. Who was that? Is that Aldi Satya? Aldi Satya drops out of the equation. Aldi Satya Mahendra, his title hopes end as the low slump of the shoulders, bending of the head. That means Razor Danica moves into pole position. So, if he wins, he's just got to hope that Andy Mohamed Fadli becomes lower than P8. That's the straightforward equation.
And that's Rapid Topan in trouble.
Rapid Topan, the latest to go. And that's all good news for Fadli. Great news for Fadli. Good, it's right on the racing line. Ayoshi goes through. Where is Fadli at the end? 8 laps have gone, 2 laps go. Andy Mohamed Fadli in 7th, but there's 2 right behind him. He could still lose this. He could still lose this, Barry Russell.
This is nail-biting stuff. He fell back in that group. He was helped a little bit by that crash by Rapid Topan. Scary moment at turn 12 there. You could see the marshals trying to move the bike, but it was stuck in gear.
Hopefully they've got it off the track now because there's still some races going round. But Aldi Satya in the pit, Rapid Topan in the pit, Hitler McKinney and Sendil struggling, Akneed and Urban Heikel in the pits. Andy Setiawa, it is chaotic out there. Andy Mohamed Fadli, 8 laps completed, well 8.25 laps completed. His heart must be in his mouth, my heart's in my mouth for him.
Yeah, Bazakir Mohammed, isn't he doing well in that group too? He's spoiling the party, helping to spoil Andy Mohammed's party as well. Just behind him.
That's the place where we need to look at. P8 is my calculation. Hopefully I'm not leading you down the car with that.
Well, we saw her well. You did well in the Underburns days. You got that exactly right. And that was a tricky one. Virgin just got knocked down 1.
So Jakapat in 4, Muzakir in the green in 5, Herjan in 6, Fadli in 7. But behind him, Fitrianti Kente from Indonesia and Ray Ratagore. Yours to win, say Astra Honda to Razor Danica. Just don't come off the bike. Because that's the lead that you've got from Pirwat. It's a lead of 9 seconds. You're clear. That's a back marker. Oh, Fadli's lost the place. Now then, it's 1 lap for Andy Mohamed Fadli. He's able to cling it back though. He's taken back on Fitriansa. And Andy Mohamed Fadli holds on to P7. That would be enough.
A little signal there to Fitriansa. As he went through, I'm not quite sure what that signal meant, but he's just about where he needs to be. Aiki Yoshi now is up to 3rd. We haven't seen too many great things from Aiki Yoshi this season, and just behind him, Jack Rapat. Pirwat Patunios in P2.
So there is Andy Mohamed Fadli. All focus on him. Is he able to cling on? It's by the fingernails. He does. He's got Fitriansa behind him. I think Herjan is too far away for him to catch. He's just got to worry about those behind.
That's all he can do is hope to stay where he is, make no mistakes. If he tries to catch the group in front of him, he's taking one risk too many.
Herjan 46.
Virgin making his move for P4 if he can get it.
Andy Mohamed Fadli 108 in P7. He'll be very, very aware of Fidjat Kepe right on his tail. That's the man he doesn't want to go past him. Ayoshi looks over his shoulder and says to his mate, come on, Fadli, come on, we need you. Up at the front, I can tell you, Reza Danica is coming in to take a huge victory. 25 points for Reza Danica Arans. He's got his work done. 133 points for him in the championship standings. Now it's all about where Andy Mohamed Fadli finishes. P8 will be good enough. P7 would win it for him by a point. At the moment, he's in P7.
And now it's all going to shake down, Des.
Fitrianti goes on the inside. Andy Mohamed Fadli is under pressure. What will Andy Mohamed Fadli do? Fadli races for the line, and Andy Mohamed Fadli has come through in P7, which we think is enough for the championship. Andy Mohamed Fadli retains the title just ahead of Reza Danica, and he's done it by a single point.
Des, I thought Fitrianza just about got in front of him on the line, but
We think that it's enough.
let's go with the robot, and it's Andy's victory.
They don't know. Even on comeback, though, even if he finishes eighth, it's enough. On 3 wins to 1, they'd be on identical points, 133. But by my calculations, we have a champion who's retained his title in the most tense circumstances. Andy Mohamed Fadli. He doesn't know. His pick doesn't know.
No.
I'm not certain.
He didn't celebrate, not yet. Just trundle around. What's coming through his mind at the moment? And there is Avenanta having a look.
If he'd have finished first, then Fadli wouldn't have done enough. But yeah, now they know, now they've done the calculations, and now they can say, a little bit close to the
They
camera,
should have been listening to you, Des.
we have won the title. But my word, was it close.
That's it, it's in lights. Andy Mohamed Fadli, AP 250 champion 2022.
Herjan Adner coming in 4th place. 120 points for him. It's a single point between Fadli and today's race winner, Reza Danica. Let's not forget Reza Danica put in a sensational performance, and he's won that race by the best part of 15 seconds.
Yeah, on the timing screen it says 16.1. That's unbelievable. And the man in second was Pio Patunos, who we thought would go well in the wet. Indeed he did. Great race from Aiki Yoshi.
And Mazaki Mohammed, a best ever result for him in AP 250. P5 for him. Jacobat carrying on his good work with a P6 to follow up his P9 from yesterday. That's well done from Honda Racing Thailand. But Andy Mohamed Fadli, P7, 9 points. Gives him a season's total of 134 as he stumbles across the line. Or he slides across the line. He slithers across the line. But no matter what, he is across the line.
Yeah, he is getting warm congratulations there from Aiki Yoshi. Aiki will peel off into Park Fillet, and he will stop in the middle of pit lane for a hug, a well-deserved hug from his relieved, happy, deliriously happy teammates. He's done it. It looked easy after round 2, and then it just got harder and harder.
It started in the rain at Sugo, the problems. It's finished with him kissing the tarmac at Burra for victory, for the selfies. Andy Mohamed Fadli by a single point again, ahead of a brave effort from Reza Danica. His teammate is congratulating him. His pit crew, who were as nervous as anybody, they congratulate him. But Andy Mohamed Fadli, gosh, talk about guts. Those two sixth places in Sepang, that tentative 12th in Sugo and a 10th in Sugo. Here a 12th and a 7th, just enough.
Wow. Absolutely.